Hey, what's up everybody? It's Game Over here with another Wildlands video, and today saw the release of Narco Roads for Season Pass holders. So we are going to take a first quick look to see what we can expect from this DLC, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Now, the first thing I'm going to do for those of you who don't have the Season Pass is let you check out the intros, and then we'll get into the rest of the video.
With Santa Blanca winning the prize of the world's most successful criminal organization, it's inevitable they have one of the most sophisticated smuggling networks we've ever tried to break. And it's not just narcotics. They smuggle cars, guns, humans, phones, even animals. Ask any hustler on the street, and he'll tell you there's one Mr. Big behind the whole network, a mastermind known affectionately as El Invisible. No one knows his name, no one knows what he looks like. No one knows where he operates from. We had nothing. Until last week, that is. When we picked up a hacker on our most wanted list, Carlos Reguillo. Of course, this black hat didn't like the idea of 30 years sewing mailbags, so started to talk. He tells us that recently, Santa Blanca brought him a PDA to enhance. And while doing this, Reguillo finds it's loaded with every detail of their entire smuggling operation. We believe that operating with just this device and working alone is how El Invisible remains invisible. So, the CIA have been presented with a MacGuffin we can't just ignore. We need that PDA found along with its owner. We've thousands of suspects, but without some kind of name, a physical description, and a recent location, it's impossible for us to focus on any one person. What I can offer is somewhere to start your hunt. 3 powerful individuals and their organizations who have had contact with this mysterious smuggling kingpin. Infiltrate the inner circle of these men and get us the information we need.
Electro, the official Recon Alpha scale, now available everywhere in Bolivia. Try the Electro challenges.
The Escovado, folks, the self-confessed playboy.
For what his hands have dealt out shall be done to him. Whoever digs a pit will fall into it.
What a load of bull. Santa Blanca cartel has smuggling operations all over the world, controlled by the dastardly El Invisible. We need intel on this guy to bring his smuggling network down. The only way we can get this intel is by infiltrating his gangs. You need to gain enough followers in the cartel by completing missions for them, helping them in their smuggling activities, and trying your skill at the Electro challenges. We've worked on your cover as a breakneck mercenary. With your skill set and our prep work, this will be a piece of cake. Let's go.
Okay, so the first thing we noticed, just like I said it would be in comment sections of previous videos, is that on the main screen you either log into Wildlands or onto Narco Roads. Now Ubisoft have kept the two separate, made Narco Roads a kind of mini game more than an actual expansion of Wildlands. Now, while technically this is a DLC because DLC stands for downloadable content, I think that most of the Wildlands community will feel that this is nothing more than a feeble attempt to justify the season pass on behalf of Ubisoft. Now, moving on, the second thing we are going to notice is there is no character transfer. When we load into Narco Roads, we have to make a new character from scratch. Our existing character does not transfer over to Narco Roads storyline. So again, this I think is going to just be a major letdown to most, if not all, the season pass holders. Now, also, if you aren't a season pass holder, I forgot to mention at the beginning, you will have to wait a full week to get access to Narco Roads. Now, the new thing we notice is the map has been limited to just 4 provinces. So again, season pass holders here probably feeling like they didn't get content or value for money. It looks like there's new weapons and outfits, but again, these don't transfer. The only items that transfer are the ones you can actually unlock in the Ubisoft Club by doing like the various bits and pieces they ask you to do. Now, moving on, the story, as we saw in the leaks, is pretty much the same. There are 3 gangs: Los Kamikazes, led by Eddie Escovado; the Death Riders, led by the creepy pedophile-looking Arturo Rey; and Los Jinetes Locos, which means the Crazy Riders if you don't speak Spanish, led by Tonio Mateos. And finally, there's like the big kind of boss figure who is called El Invisible, who we don't actually get to see probably until we get further along into the story. Now, in order to move the story along, we have to take part in several main missions to gain followers in order to infiltrate Santa Blanca, who now are actually our allies. And to, we have to do this to take down the other three gangs. Now, the Unidad and the Rebels are still in the mix, but we also have another enemy faction, Los Sin Alma, the soulless ones. Now, the side rebel missions have been replaced with something called cartel activities, and they have added something called electro challenges. Now, sadly, I can in no way, shape or form see this DLC appealing to tactical and stealth players, as it appears to have nothing, if not little, to do with the typical style of Tom Clancy games. So, this brings us to the end of this first quick overlook at Narco Roads. Don't forget, today also saw the release of the first of the season challenges, which personally I haven't been able to take a look at yet. So for those of you with no season pass, or just for those of you who are interested in the season challenges, I'll be making a video on that soon, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more upcoming future content. It's your boy Game Over. Thanks for watching, and peace.